Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Daily Fantasy Digest Podcast, the all-inclusive podcast where we talk all things fantasy sports to help give you an edge. Back today with another breakdown here. Saturday main slate, we've got 13 games for you, I believe, 12 or 13. Just do a quick recap of yesterday. Killed it on pitching. Absolutely killed it. Lance Lynn pitched a very good game. He was the chalkiest pitcher on the slate, as we all kind of imagined. Steven Matz got into some trouble. I figured he would. I mean, he gave up 5 runs on only 4 Ks. He was super chalky, which is why I'm very happy that talked about Jason Vargas yesterday, who pitched quite a good game, only gave up 2 runs with 5 Ks. Definitely a better point per player person than Steven Matz, in my opinion. So Vargas was definitely a better play than Vargas, so I'm glad that turned out. A lot of people were on Dustin May as well, who also ended up being having not the best first outing. Not the worst, but not the best. So Lynn and Vargas was definitely a great combo. And then for the bats, the Astros went absolutely off, scored 10 runs. Unfortunately, Alex Bregman didn't, who was the dinger of the day call, did not hit a homer. But nonetheless, we had Carlos Correa written up, who hit a homer. We also mentioned George Springer, who hit a homer. Yordan Alvarez as well. So all around, the Astros just went absolutely off. The shocking part of it was for me that the Astros got the Diamondbacks got blanked for 0 runs against Joe Ross. We had a few players from there, had some hits, which helped. So I sneaked into the cash line because I went heavy on Astros, which I'm assuming a lot of you did based on the breakdown yesterday. So it was definitely a good day with pitching and hitting. You were able to squeeze into the cash line there if you stack the Astros. So pretty good day yesterday as well. Looking to jump into this Saturday slate. We have a lot of top-tier pitchers today. We have 6 pitchers above 10K. I'm very, very interested in one of these, and that being Aaron Nola. I think Aaron Nola is in a prime spot against the White Sox here after, destroying Atlanta here. Same with Detroit, putting up 8 Ks against Atlanta, who's a very, very good team. I think that he's going to have no issue, just like Jason. I mean, if Jason Vargas can pretty much only give up 2 runs in 6 innings to the White Sox, I'm pretty sure Aaron Nola can have his fair share of strikeouts and go pretty long. I'm expecting a 7-inning game from Nola here with at least 8 or 9 Ks. I'm not too keen on Trevor Bauer. Don't really like Strasburg with the matchup against Arizona. Same with Robbie Ray. Walker Buehler, the Padres, smacked around the Dodgers tonight, so I'm not too keen on that. And I'm not a big fan of Matt Boyd tonight. Texas is at home in Globe Life Park, which is a very good hitter-friendly ballpark. So I'm not too keen on that either. Now for my SP2, I want to dive down a bit, and I want to play John Gray here tomorrow in Coors, which I know does come with some risk. But John Gray has been so great in Coors this year, actually. 6 out of his 8 games are over 20 points. 3.88 ERA on the season with 15.9 average points. And like I said, San Francisco is the second lowest scoring offense in the league. So I want to reiterate that as well. And then, just jumping back to yesterday, I mean, they only put up 4 runs on Peter Lambert, who struck out 5 through 6 innings. I expect them to get, only put up max 2 runs against John Gray tomorrow. I expect John Gray to be actually a fairly chalky play, in my opinion. So I really want to kind of play into that at a 7.8 price point. It seems a little too low. So with that being said, let's jump into the bat stacks here. Want to target 2 bat stacks. They're a little expensive, so we're going to have to look for some value in some others. But I really want to target the Phillies here against Detweiler. He is absolutely terrible. So I think that there's a lot of plays that you can really, really look for here. Sean Kingery is the only outfielder that I know right now that is 4.4K with stolen base upside. He's incredible. He's been incredible on the year. So I really want to lock him in, as well as Rhys Hoskins and Gene Segura. I think that all of these guys hit in the top part of the lineup from the right side of the plate. They're just incredible. I think these 3 you have to lock in. Because, if you just look, they've had double-digit performances, all of them in the past 4 games, and they're all below 4.7K, which doesn't make any sense for the matchup that they're in a pitcher-friendly ballpark, going up against a righty who's gone negative in 2 out of the past 4 performances. I think this is a no-brainer play here for me. I think this is something that you really want to attack tomorrow, being the Phillies, and I hope that it's not as chalky as a lot of people think, because I think this next deck I want to talk about is going to be a little chalkier, and that is the Los Angeles Angels going up against Adam Plutko. I think there's a few plays here that you're going to want to look at just to make sure that you can fit some of these guys in. Cole Calhoun and Shohei Ohtani are my two top options tomorrow. I think Ohtani is a little bit more, but for me, I'm going to go with Cole Calhoun due to price. I think this is a great spot for Calhoun, and I definitely want to target Justin Upton as well. I think that both of these guys garner a lot of upside, and Justin Upton is working through a cold spot right now that he needs to get worked out. I think this is a great spot against Adam Plutko, who is just absolutely terrible. And then, like I said, I want to reiterate, low-tier catchers that really allow you to get whoever you'd like. You should actually be able to, you can actually put Ohtani in and get a second baseman at 3.1K. So it's definitely doable. There's plenty of second basemen that you can choose from at 3.1K that are going to allow you to, be able to pay for somebody like Ohtani. But I am actually going to leave low-tier catcher in because I think it's a viable play. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to put in my other favorite play, that being David Fletcher. I love David Fletcher in all formats. 4.3K is too soft. So when you put in Jeff Mathis, you're left with roughly 3.9K for a second baseman. It's easy. It's so easy. You can get somebody like Jason Kipnis, left side of play, going against Felix Pena. You can even get Gleyber Torres at 3.9K, which is an ungodly play. You can even put in Cesar Hernandez and get a 4-stack on Philly. We have a lot of options that you're going to be given here. So I think that this is roughly what my lineup's going to look like come lock tomorrow. As far as pitching, Aaron Nola and Gray, I'm locking him in right now. And then for bat stacks, I'm locking in Philly, Rhys Hoskins, Sean Kingery, and Gene Segura, locking them in. And then I love the Los Angeles Angels tomorrow going up against Plutko. I love Cole Calhoun, Justin Upton, and David Fletcher. Obviously, we love Ohtani and Mike Trout, but the prices are just so astronomical, and I really want to pay up for Philly, as Philly is the primary stack tomorrow for this slate. So with that being said, my dinger of the day call is going to be Rhys Hoskins. I think Rhys Hoskins goes yard with ease tomorrow. It's such an easy call for me. I was one day late on Alex Bregman. He went yard 2 days ago, not yesterday. And then we've been right on the Rays all week. We've been riding the Rays all week. Austin Meadows has hit back-to-back bombs. So we've been going strong all week with the breakdown. So I want to call Rhys Hoskins as a dinger tomorrow, make him the thumbnail of the video. So with that being said, I appreciate all the support we've been receiving on the videos lately. It's been incredible. Keep smashing that like button. Keep subscribing. Stay up to date with all of the videos and updates regarding that on our Twitter at @FantasyDigest_. Make sure you give us a follow so you can stay up to date with everything MLB and upcoming NFL season related. So stay tuned for all the updates that we're going to be dropping here soon regarding the Fantasy League. Videos will be coming out next week regarding that. So stay tuned for that. And with that being said, good luck to everybody. Hope everybody's been enjoying the breakdowns and cashing out with us. Hope everybody cashes out on this main slate tomorrow. And we'll see you on Sunday for another breakdown here on the Daily Fantasy Digest podcast.